All right, Dad, introduce yourself.
My name is Troy Davis.
Cool. All right. I'm going to ask you a question so you can just, Okay, cool. So what is your most remarkable moment as a child?
Most remarkable moment as a child. My journey, waking up in the morning, knowing I was going to Jamaica to live. That was something I will never forget. Just the excitement was phenomenal. All my brothers and sisters were up. And I remember being the last one waking up and everyone was ready to go. And I had to get myself ready to go on this so-called great journey because we were going to be going on a ship. So I was looking forward to that. I was excited.
Carry on.
Oh, sorry, I thought there's more questions.
No, that's it.
Yeah, and the journey was great because that's what I said. Woke up early, we left Stockwell, we drove, I believe, to Dover. Anyway, the journey on the ship, I said Jamaica would have taken at least about 32 days. So if I think about it, I actually went on a cruise. So anyway, got into the ship and can't remember much about it apart from feeling a bit seasick. Sure, I was about maybe three at the time, 3 or 4 at the time, so I still can remember it. And I remember when we got to the port in Jamaica, it was awesome. The sunshine, the sea was blue. I can picture it now. It was great. And then we came off the boat, travelled all the way to where my grandfather lived, which was in Clarendon, which is not too far from Kingston. And I remember just being blown away by the spectacular views of the hills and the trees and the birds and the fruits on the trees, and everything was just there for you, Going there, meeting all the other younger kids, roughly about somewhere the same age as me, my cousins who I'd never seen before. And then, it was either the way they behaved, it was as if, a prime minister or somebody, it was unique, somebody coming from England, living in Jamaica. This is like 1972. So all these English-speaking kids and my brothers and my sisters and my cousins saying, "Oh, say that again," because obviously the way we spoke. But just growing up was awesome, just being down there with my cousins and the things and the freedom that we had, the open space, was just, as I said, was just remarkable. And the things that you could do, meeting my grandmother and my grandfather for the first time, having all these, as I said, young cousins and, all around, my brothers getting to know their cousins. There was so much great memory. And I do, there's times I constantly, refer back to those memories because if I'm ever down, I think about those good times. So, those good times kind of map out my life how I am now, because sometimes I recall the challenges that those people may have had back in those days and where they've come from, and you learn to appreciate what you have just living in the UK and what they didn't have at the time over there, but they were happy. And to me, I realize that happiness is not based on wealth, or it's just based on the people that you're associated with and how they make you feel. So yeah, those are some fun memories that I've enjoyed and continue to enjoy.
Thank you very much.
No problem.